It's Jenna Davis here. So I heard about the My Haunted Dolls YouTube channel from Kevin, and I just had to send a little video message to say hi to y'all. This is just so cute. I love how you guys have a whole community just surrounding like on horror and haunted dolls, and I'm just so honored that you guys enjoy Megan, and it just meant so much to me to just be able to say hi to you guys and that you guys support the film and love haunted dolls. That is so fun. I need to go watch these videos now. I am so intrigued to check out the channel, so I'm gonna go do that now. But I love you guys and thank you for watching.
Hello and welcome back to My Haunted Dolls. This weekend, instead of doing an individual video, I decided to share with you the TikTok live that I did yesterday afternoon because it got some really cool activity in there. So I thought I'd just go ahead and share that here too for all my viewers to see. If you haven't been on my TikTok, I've been doing lives every Saturday afternoon and probably will be doing more during the weeks. So just go look up Kevin Kane at TikTok and be sure to join us there too. But I'll still keep posting videos here too, so don't worry about that. Let's get on with this video. It's really cool. Hello out there. Oh, you know what? Hello out there. Welcome back to My Haunted Dolls. Just waiting on people to join here. I think saw somebody join, and I never know with this thing, this little meter on here is supposed to claim how many people are watching. I'll see like a dozen people join, and then but it'll say like 0 people watching or 2 people watching, and then another 2 dozen join, it'll say 1 person watching, 2 people watching. It makes no sense. So I think that I think hey Cece, I'm glad you came. Have I seen them move? Yes, these 2 in the blue right back here have moved during a live YouTube video before. And that's here on my TikTok account. If you go, you have to scroll for a little bit, but if you go look in the TikTok account. Oh, I just saw the K2 flicker. I think Ashley there just wanted me to shut up and introduce her. Have you heard of the famous haunted Amelia dolls? Get up close here so you can see her neon green eyes here. Look at that. Ooh. I mean, that looks spectral, doesn't it? Years and years ago, a story went around on eBay about one of these Amelia dolls. Not exactly this one in particular, although this one does have a spirit attachment, apparently. But the story went around about a man who bought a haunted Amelia doll off eBay, and the buyer was a paranormal investigator. Hello, Reese Pie. Thank you for the roses. Oh, thank you for the heart, CC. Thank you. Heart to you too. The story was that this, the K2 meter just flickered. Let me back off of her so you can see the K2 down here in the corner. It just flickered because I'm telling her story. So, there's other messages here. Oh, thank you, CC, that you love my dolls. Hello, Reese Pie. No, I've had, she's not new. I've had her for, Ashley's been with me for a while, about 7 or 8 years. I've had her on my YouTube a long, long time ago. Thank you for the heart, CC. I'm trying to think. I guess it was about 7, 8 years ago. But back to the story of Ashley. No, the on the top it moved. Oh, it covered. Oh. That's okay. You're still new. We are glad to have you. There, now you can see the K2, and let's move this cat ball up there, see if she'll play with that. So, the haunted Amelia doll, eBay. The man bought it from a paranormal investigator who... Oh, did you see that? Wow. It lit up. Unless I'm seeing things. Did y'all see it? It lit like up there. It's easy for me to sleep, although last night I had it rough, but I'm never going to get the story finished, am I? the Amelia doll. The paranormal investigator claimed that the doll used to have brown eyes, and when it became possessed by the spirit or whatever, the eyes suddenly turned that neon green. Oh, thank you for the roses, Reese Pie. So, this gentleman bought the doll because he liked creepy stuff, and he claimed that he heard noises when he got it. It was knocking on it. He could hear knocking sounds on the wall where the doll was. He would see it moved to different locations when he had not touched it, and he put it in his bedroom to see what would happen at nighttime when he would go to sleep. He woke up during the night and says he heard giggling and looked up at the shelf or the dresser where the doll was sitting, and the doll was smiling at him and waving. So he sent it back to the paranormal investigator, and somebody else has that doll now, although I've heard of 2 different people claiming they have that particular Amelia doll in their collection, but I don't know who really does now. So this one is not one of them, but this is a haunted Amelia doll. They made a lot of these back in the 90s. They had some with green eyes, some with neon blue, some with neon pink, some with the brown eyes. But, yeah, the story about the eyes turned green because it was possessed is not true. Although those are some amazing eyes. But they are made that way. I have heard that from the original artist of this doll. Did say, hey, we made them that way. They did not turn green. Yes, she's very cool. But now this doll has proven herself to have an actual spirit attachment. It's not a bad one. It's a good one. Ashley's eyes were already green. They were made that way. But when I got her, I actually did hear some tapping sounds near her doll. I've not seen her move before, but I've taken her with me to events and investigations. One night, I took her with my team. My team is Scare of Alabama. Our team leader is an author like me, Kim Johnston, who's been on Paranormal Witness on TV and has published multiple books like me. Shameless plug, my book, My Haunted Collection. And then My Haunted Collection, The Dark Side. Ooh, it tells about the terrifying items I've had. Team has TT. Not sure what that means. I'm sorry. The team you're with, yeah, it's Scare of Alabama. Oh, they have, TikTok. They have TikTok. I don't think she has one. I think you can just Google Scare of Alabama. We do have a YouTube channel. I know that much. You can probably look for it. But I don't think she ever did a TikTok. I'll have to ask her about that. But the website would have the links, I guess, scareofal.com. And we do live. We used to do multiple live investigations each year where we would invite people. We would sell tickets, invite people. Like here recently, the last few years, we've done some at Homewood Public Library. That's one of our more haunted places in Birmingham. And the money we make, most of that gets donated to the library. So we're not doing that out of greed. We're just collecting for the library. But we have had some public investigations where you can pay and come. It's usually on a Friday night and a Saturday night, and it's usually around Halloween time. Hopefully, I have not heard from Kim, but hopefully we'll have one this October. And I always bring a haunted doll with me. I've taken Ashley with me before a couple of times, and it seems like every time I take a haunted doll or two, it stirs up the activity there. Especially if I take one of these young spirits, and if we have any young people on our tour investigation, the dolls get even more active. They like other children. So, Bama. Oh, yeah, Bama. She's over here. For those of you who don't know who we're talking about, she's right here with the sort of blurry face. There, she can say hi, Cece. I'll zoom in, she won't look so blurry. You love her. She's right next to the rocking horse doll from the crybaby house here in Jefferson County where the father murdered his family and killed himself. That's a whole other story right there. That's the one I got. I talked about her a couple of weeks ago on here. I was doing Spirit Box with her, and I got shotgun blast. Whoa, the K2 just... Oh, man, I didn't get that on camera. The K2 just lit up as soon as I said that. But I got shotgun blast from the Spirit Box. It's on my YouTube from 5-6 years ago. I need to find it and cut that clip out and post it here on TikTok. I'm going to do that. That's my new project. Find the rocking horse doll video, clip out that part of the Spirit Box with the shotgun blast so y'all can hear that. That's just creepy. I think one of the little girls is attached to that doll. I don't have a name yet, so I just call her the rocking horse doll. But I think Bama may like her. They might be buddies. So there's Ashley. Let's get that. Whoever's lighting up that box there, that toy, thank you. If you can please do that again. Oh, I saw a little flicker. I don't think the camera caught that, but I could see it with my eyes. Oh, there it is. It's flickering. Thank you. Is that you, Ashley? Are you doing that? Uh-oh, somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. She woke up from her nap. Uh-oh. She's been in there. She climbs into my bed, literally under the comforter, and sleeps during the day. During part of the afternoon. That's her afternoon nap. Now she's coming to say hello to Ashley. Oh, K2 just flickered. Now, Maddie, don't groom her. She probably doesn't want you to... Oh, look at that. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, that's your bestie, Reese. And look, the spirits are saying hey to her. They're lighting up that... They love Maddie. Most of them do. I don't think all of them do. Reese, I don't think creepy grandma likes Maddie. I don't know if did I ever tell that where, gosh, that was a long time ago. That was back 8 years ago. I used to have creepy grandma painting. That's a painting I have that's haunted by a really bitter older woman. She's in my closet. Oh, it's flickering. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. She's in my closet now. I don't take her out, but she doesn't like cats because one night her painting was hanging in my doll room at the old house. And one night I looked around and I saw Maddie kind of go trotting into the doll room out of sight. Where I was sitting in my living room, I couldn't see inside the door. I could just see where the door was, and Maddie walked around the corner and went in there like she usually would do at night. She'd go in there and hang around the dolls. And about 5 minutes passed, and I hear a loud crash. And here comes Maddie flying out of the doll room. Oh, look at that flickering. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, don't you? It came, the crash was loud, and Maddie came flying out of that room at high speed, zipped through the living room, through the kitchen, back to my bedroom, where she hid under my bed. So I go into the doll room, and there, lying face down on the floor in the middle of the room, is creepy grandma. Look, that thing's flashing. Creepy grandma's painting laying face down. You dropped your drink on your cat? Well, I was talking about my cat. I'm going to retell this for Cece because I want her to hear this. Oh, I hope your cat's okay. I'm going to retell this for Cece. I want her to hear this. So I have this haunted painting that's got a very angry looking older lady in it. And it's haunted by the woman the painting is of. I don't know her name. She won't tell me. She's very bitter. I've heard she doesn't like men. And I didn't know that till I got her from the guy who had bought her somewhere. He said his wife... Oh, whoa, did you see that? That really lit up. I do still have the painting. It's in my... Reese knows about it. Creepy Grandma's the worst. I have her in my closet. I will not hang her up again because I don't like her attitude. That's probably... somebody's agreeing with me, or maybe that's her getting angry with me. I don't know, but that is going crazy. The guy that bought it at what do they call those sales? Estate sale. Said he brought it home. He liked to collect old paintings, and his wife did not like it. It made her feel nauseous. So he contacted me, and I said, yeah, I'll take it. He didn't care. He only paid like $1 or something for it. And it's a beautiful painting, although it's very creepy. It's got shadows behind her in the painting. She's very, very creepy looking. You know what? I think I have her picture in here, Reese. Well, Reese, close your eyes. You don't want to see the creepy grandma picture. Here it is. That is creepy grandma. It's a black and white photo of her, but that is creepy grandma, and there's a shadow behind her. I don't think I have one on my YouTube. Maybe on my Facebook from a long time ago. But what happened with my cat, one night I was sitting in my old house before I moved to this house. I was sitting in the living room one evening, and I looked over and saw my cat go trotting off into the doll room. I had a room set aside for the dolls, and creepy grandma's painting hung on the wall in there. So I saw Maddie go around the corner through the doorway. I couldn't see into the room from where I was, but I could see her go through the doorway. 5 minutes went by. Maddie always liked to go hang out in the doll room with the dolls. But that night, 5 minutes went by, and there was a loud crash. There's the K2 flickering again. Loud crash. Maddie comes tearing out of the room. She goes zipping through the living room, through the kitchen, into my bedroom, and hides under my bed. I go into the doll room, and there in the middle of the floor is creepy grandma's painting laying face down on the floor, away from the wall where she was hanging. That painting did not fall, or it would have fell on the floor beneath where it was hanging. It flew. It came off that wall. It had to. Look at that. K2's going all the way up. Maddie, don't chew her. I don't think she wants to be groomed right now. That might be her playing with the K2. But that painting apparently Grandma does not like my cat because she chased Maddie out of there by throwing her own painting off the wall at Maddie. I wish I had a camera in there at that time. I did purchase a little security camera to put in there that you had to plug it in, but I set it up in there. I never caught anything. It's like they knew and they didn't want me to catch them on camera. But I could, using the Bluetooth, I could watch it from my phone. Although it wasn't very good with the recording, making videos, because all it was just a security camera, but, a cheap one. But I did leave it up to watch at night. I would just watch from my cell phone inside the doll room and had, oh, hi, Susan. Susan in Hawaii. Yeah, that was wild. So, just because Reese loves to see her so much, I'm going to flash her picture up again. Oh, creepy grandma. Sorry, Reese Pie. Reese does not like creepy grandma. And notice, Reese, when you visited, I did not take creepy grandma out of the closet. She stayed in the closet. You did not have to see her. Oh, don't cry, Reese Pie. Yeah, she is super sinister. So, needless to say, creepy grandma will not be on my YouTube channel or my TikTok here. So there's no YouTube video of her. You would have got on the first plane back home. No. Have I thought of rehoming her? I have not. Now, the problem with, and that is the same with any of my items, I'm a little leery about rehoming or selling, because what if it goes to somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing, and it makes it worse? That's what I'm afraid of. At least where I am, where she is right now, I know where she is, and I can keep her in check. You're a Virgo? Oh, okay. The only time I've ever adopted out dolls were dolls that were not mine. They were given to me by a coworker. That was a long time ago, 6 or 7 years ago. A handful of them were given to me, and I didn't want them, so I rehomed them at a very small profit. I didn't want to make money off of it. I just wanted to get them to a new home, but I wanted to make sure to charge so only serious people would take them. Although sometimes people buy them that aren't serious. So, but I think the people that got them, they felt like they were okay. But anyway, a reliable person I can maybe adopt one I've been leery about. Yeah, it's good to be leery. I've warned people. In fact, there's a whole chapter in the back of my first book about the do's and don'ts, and one of them is be leery. eBay, Etsy, be very careful, because Lori, whose picture's on the front cover of the one about my scary items. Lori, right up there, I'm not going to give her too much screen time because I don't want to give her too much attention. She had a demonic attached to her. That's why she's inside a case covered in holy water. She came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, CC. A lady there contacted me, and it was an Annabelle type situation. Yeah, Baton Rouge. I didn't think about that. I should have mentioned that last week when you said you're from Louisiana. I didn't think about that. That's where Lori... You felt that? Yeah, she is... I don't want to give her... That's where you live? Oh, man, I'd have to find that woman's name now. I kept in touch with her about a month or so after to make sure she and her roommate were okay, and they were. Oh, I've still got it on my Facebook somewhere. I could find her name. It'd be funny if you knew her. I used her fake name in here when I told, not here, but in this book when I told the story, just for, privacy. I kept her real name out, but we do. I wish you lived here. You could come over here and see the collection. If you're ever over this way, you should come by and visit. I had Reese here. She came all the way from England, and she loved it. Yeah, Susan, you've had a lot of dolls with attachments, haven't you? I mean, I went to Baton Rouge. Oh, okay. From Seattle. Oh. Wow. You had two. So, who is lighting up this K2 meter? Absolutely would. Oh, that would be awesome. I had one, finally, after a while, I had one YouTube, TikTok team came out here, was it last month? In fact, they came on a Saturday evening, so I did not do a live TikTok because I let them come in and how about it. But I did have a team come in that has a TikTok channel and YouTube channel, and I put a copy of their video on my YouTube channel when they came to visit me, and they did a little investigation here. And of course, my lovely Tessa, who's always lively, did a lot of talking. That reminds me. Whoa, the K2 just went up. They know what I'm about to say. I forgot to put out the spirit box. I bet they want to talk. That's Tessa. And as soon as I turn the spirit box on, you're going to hear her talk. I love my Tessa. Look at her eyes too. She's got these unusual golden eyes. It's really wild. She's very energetic. She's a wonderful girl around 14, 15. Let me go. Get the spirit box here. I'm going to keep it away from the K2 so it doesn't interfere with that. I don't know Tessa's story. One of my friends who was a paranormal investigator had her first, and she gave him a lot of activity too. Oh, K2. Is that you, Tessa? Are you lighting that up? Or is that Ashley? It's flashing. Alright, let's get the spirit box up and going. I thought I was missing something, and I realized it's quiet here. I don't have the spirit box on. Shame on Spirit Dad. Well, I'm honored that you were waiting for me to come live, and I want to do. Yeah, she's in a. Well, it kind of looks like a lime green, doesn't it? I thought it was yellow, but it looks more green. Lime green. Yeah, I was about to say, Cece, I need to start doing like what we were talking about. What I used to do with my YouTube, I want to do it here. And I might just do it tonight if y'all want me to later on. I'll have to take a few hours break, but I could set this up in here and just let it go. You might hear my TV going in the background, but I will just leave them alone and let them have at it over here. We'll see if they light these things up. I'll put my CC, I've got a REM pod I got from the folks up at Pennsylvania when I went to Connecticut back in 2021, and I got to meet the real Annabelle, and I got to meet the Warren's daughter and her husband, and they gave me, or they didn't give it to me, I bought one of them, one of their REM pods. It's made into a skull. It is so amazing. In fact, let me get that in here. Sorry for making noises as I'm getting up. Mary Jo, that's her name. Mary Jo Chudney. She does the Penn State Paranormal. She also has a haunted doll that was on Paranormal Witness. Oh, that's going off. All right, folks. There's you a toy. Oh, something's already playing with it. Is that y'all playing with that? Thank you. It's got the little Ouija design on it, just for fun. Mary Jo makes these. But the Warren Paracon, a ton of stuff with the boy in blue over here. Yeah. What name did we give him last week? Oh, crap, I forgot. The spirit box gave me a name. You saw 3 orbs? Awesome. Oh, let me turn it on. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I got fascinated by the K2. Oh, hey Tessa. This is the Sono X12. If you can find it, it's hard to find, but it's on the Amazon apps. Well, thank you. Thank you, CC. Oh, you did download it? The spirit box just said incredible. Angels. Well, I'm glad there's angels here. The pink baby right there. You did find it good. Oh, somebody said daddy. Hey. Was that you, Tessa? Hey, Tessa. Are you doing okay? You okay, Tessa? Okay, I heard a no. Why aren't you okay? Is something going wrong? Yeah? Well, what is it? Okay, REM pod. Mama? You heard your name, Susan? Tessa, is it your mama? This is weird. You heard Susan? This is weird. They're talking about Mama. Reese already knows about this because we talked earlier. I had a weird dream last night that some woman posing as my mom, but wasn't my mom, was tossing out my dolls. And I had to stop her, and I was screaming at her. I've never had a dream like that before. Tessa, is that what you're talking about? Are y'all saying hello to Susan? My Faye. Tessa said girls here. Hey. Who just said hey? Grandma. I said Grandma Reese. Uh-oh. Is the creepy grandma here? No? Well, that's good. I'm good, Carla. How are you? Yeah, I have 3 of her Faye, and I hope I didn't shoot myself in the foot. Spirit bot just said around here. So the Faye are around here? I heard the doll should. The doll should what? Which doll? Okay, what about the blue boy over here? I'm pointing at him. Can y'all tell me his name again, please? K2. Can y'all play with that REM pod again? She said can't. He said you know it. I know, you told me last week. You heard Norman? Is his name Norman? Norman, I heard it again. Well, then we'll call him Norman. That should make it easier because I can remember it's like Norman Bates on Psycho. I'm a horror movie fan, sorry. So Norman, I like that name. I got you, I'll remind you. Oh, thank you. They gave a name last week, and it's like a short 4-letter name. I can almost see it, but we'll stay with Norman. That's my name. It said, okay. We'll stay with Norman. Hey, Norman. Norman, I hope it's okay to ask, how old are you? I heard a female voice say, I'm 20. I don't think that was Norman. Well, congratulations, Susan. That you heard things get misspelled when I talk to you. I misspell all the time. I get excited when I'm trying to type something when I'm on other people's lives. You heard a southern accent say CC. Uh-oh. Are y'all saying hi to CC? It said hi. It just said hi to you, CC. Loud and clear as one of my little girls. Is it Bama girl? Was that Bama saying hello? Yeah. Cece says, hi, beautiful girl. Oh, there was a giggle. I definitely want to turn this on tonight and just leave it going. Oh, sorry, I didn't zoom out first. She likes the screen time. It's weird how her face looks kind of blurry from of course it could just be the way the video is, but then you zoom in and she looks nice and clear. Oh, thank you that you'll share them. That's awesome. Yeah, I have some dolls that have moved. These two right there in the middle of your screen. One of them's got a bonnet on. They've moved before during a live video on YouTube with Abnormal Alabama, and there's a clip right here on my TikTok. You'll have to scroll just a little bit to find the one where I was on Abnormal Alabama and the dolls moved. Let me back up here. I'd love to see y'all. You haven't lit the little ball up right here yet. All you have to do is kind of try to touching it or play with these some more. Those feet on that one. It's okay. Flood away. Oh, it just said burning. Smoke. It said smoke twice. Reese still here? Sorry, I just love his dog. Reese, are you still here? It said come please and smoke. Oh, you mean smoke like a cigar or cigarette or pipe? Inside? We can't smoke inside. No, it'd smell up the place and make it smoky. I have seen apparitions. I have. Oh, and that reminds me to tell about Ashley when I went on the investigation with her at the library. But yeah, I've seen apparitions. I've seen Patty's spirit behind me in a mirror. She's my very first haunted doll. I've seen Andrea, my second haunted doll. I've seen her little spirit peeking in my bedroom doorway before at night. I think I just heard her voice on the spirit box say, yeah. Wow. One of them said, wow. Now they're laughing. Trying to think. I saw Macy's little spirit with. Hi. Is that you, Macy? Here? Okay, good. Macy's spirit appeared in my hotel bathroom doorway when I took her at a convention one time. Yeah, I pray very hard over this house every night. I have multiple blessed crucifixes, holy water. I have very strong faith in Christ and God and the Holy Spirit. And I pray every night over this collection in this property and house. Last night I did. She said like full something, like full blown or something. Yeah, I pray a lot. Oh, thank you. You're sweet too. Hello, Night Seeker. Listen to what they're saying. It sounds like shumain or something. Are you talking about Chinese food? If you listen, they'll have these conversations here. I do have sage, but I have not had the sage because it said reset the box. I don't know how I can cut it off and back on. Okay, I'm going to reset. Serious? Yeah, serious. Okay, here we go. There. Ready. There you go. Have I ever been to St. Augustine? I would love to see that haunted lighthouse, though, that they've had on TV, Ghost Hunters and all of them. Okay, I meant to tell Ashley's little prank. We have one of our team members, my team, well, thank you. It's a nice collection. I love it. Whoa. They all got happy there. They said, on the spirit box. Oh, they probably would love it. Ashley, it was actually the Talladega Public Library. One of our team helpers, Blaine. Blaine has this really long hair. Yeah, I don't watch Ghost Adventures anymore either. But Blaine has this really long hair, and he's highly sensitive. And he was sitting at the table with Ashley's doll. Actually, when we got there that day, he was inside his car with his spirit box, just testing it out. And 444. Is that what you heard? But he was in his car. And I pulled in the parking lot. He saw me pull in, and on his spirit box, he heard the name Ashley. And then he heard the same voice say, "Daddy's here." So I pulled in and parked, and I got out. He said, "You got a doll with you, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, I've got Ashley." He said, "Yeah, she came through the spirit box." But later that night, he was sitting at the table with her, kind of beside her. She was next to him. And then he looks real stiff. And he looks at me and says, "Kevin, tell your little girl to stop playing with my hair." He said, "She keeps pulling my hair." So I said, "Oh, Ashley, don't mess with his hair. I know you're just being funny, but let's leave Blaine's hair alone." And he said she stopped after that. But he said she was taking his hair and tugging it. I think she was surprised by his long hippie hair. Zach Bagans is definitely scared of his own shadow. In fact, every time he trips and falls like a clumsy butt, he starts blaming a demon. Demon! Oh! And I hate to make fun of him because I did meet him back in 2011 when he was still a really awesome guy. He was pretty cool. It was at the Scarefest convention in Kentucky. But he just got weirder and weirder and darker. And I didn't like, and I mentioned that, I didn't like him going in and taunting the spirits to do something. I'm like, you're going to get busted one of these days if you taunt the wrong one. And Yeah, I don't scream and cry either. That's the other one I didn't like anymore was, and they don't do it anymore, was Most Haunted. And Reese, if you're still on here, she knows about Most Haunted. It was later determined to be faked, but funny. They just sit on the spirit box. But that Yvette on there, Yvette Fielding, was always begging the spirits to throw a rock or make a noise. And as soon as they did, she would scream like a banshee and run. And I'm like, you asked for it. And the spirits... was that you, Tessa? I just heard bitch on the spirit box. But, yeah, it's just... oops. Were you talking about Yvette? Well, that Derek Acora on there, they proved he was a fake, and I think he finally admitted he was a fake. But Yvette just got on my nerves. It's like, don't ask a spirit to do something before you then scream and run. Y'all just saw that. The cat ball just went off. Look at that. Thank you. Who just did that? That is so awesome. It's still going off. Look at that. That is so amazing. It's still going. Are y'all seeing this? Well, I know you are. Jasco, the YouTuber, screams like a girl. K2. Now they're on the K2. This is so awesome. Now, if they go to this next, I'm really going to be proud. The doll, the polka dot dress, although I'm very awful, I've let her name slip my mind, but she belonged to a little girl who had cancer. The little girl's grandma gave her this doll, and that wig on the doll is the same wig the little girl wore when she was getting treatment, and her hair had fallen out. I don't know how many dolls. I lost count at 300. That's still lighting up. Look at that. Wow. It's lighting way up. Your phone started messing up after you said something about Zach Bagans. Yeah, I'm definitely going to turn this live on later tonight and see if they get active tonight too. I will, CC. I will. I will let you know. That thing is still going off. Yeah, I do have some of Susan's here now. That is still going off. That is so awesome. Thank you all for playing with these toys. That cat ball, I'm so proud. That was the first time it finally went off here on live TikTok by itself. It's hard to say which one's most active because a lot of them are active. Okay, two still going off. Look at that. I mean, it is going crazy. Hello to Catherine Ortiz 96. Yeah, I do have a couple of negatives. It's going off again. Look at that. But I have blessed those, and they don't give me any problems. There's a lot of talking going on the spirit box. Well, this I have here is the Sono X12, but it's only on Amazon apps if you have a... Yeah, I am very protected. I have protective spirits. I have my faith in God. Whoa, that is really going off. Well, you can use the K2 here. You can get you some of these cat balls, a REM pod. Mine is special, made with the skull, but you can find the like little round boxes with the antennas. And you can get spirit boxes. Somebody said, why are they fighting with each other? I think they're just having a very happy conversation. They're just all talking at once. Yeah, you can find they call it a SB7 spirit box online is the better one, or the S box. You can get those on Amazon, or you can get the apps on your phone. Some of them are good. Get Ghost Tube, it's really good, or the Spirit Talker. No, Kev, Norman's fighting with Southern Belle for airtime. No, I don't adopt any out because I don't want them getting in the wrong hands. And a lot of these spirits, they're like spirit family. I don't want to lose them. You don't trust anyone? Yeah, I don't blame you. Like the story I told about Lori, she came from a seller on eBay. That lady in Baton Rouge bought her from a lady on eBay claiming to be a white witch. But it turned out Lori was evil. Yes. Tessa just agreed with me on Spirit Box. Yes, Lori was evil. She was like Annabelle. Same thing. Scratching, violent nightmares, that kind of thing. Yeah, yes. It said she's, I heard she's evil. I heard yes. Yeah, these are a lot cheaper now. REM pods are still kinda. I think the cheaper ones are in the $70 to $100 range. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cat balls are very cheap. You can get them. You can find them in the pet aisle at the grocery store. Sometimes Publix has them because they're cat toys, but they're really good for getting spirits to interact. How much give out the raggedy handle? Your REM pod was $300. Yeah, this one was from Mary Jo Chutney at Penn State Paranormal. It was $245, I think, and she handmade that shell, that skull with the Ouija design on top. She only sells those at conventions too. Yeah, cat balls do break too easy, and the batteries can wear out. You paid for express shipping, yeah. I like how the skull, you saw it, the eyes light up when it goes off. It's not going off anymore though. I was scared with that thing because I had to fly back home from Connecticut, so I really wrapped it up in my suitcase, and thankfully I made it through. I had to put it in my luggage. I wasn't about to carry it in my carry-on. They probably would have stopped me in the in the airport security. Ooh, that's a creepy dream. Yeah, nowadays, because that looks like some kind of weird bomb or something to somebody that doesn't know what it is. But I'm just happy it made it back. That's a pretty hard shell she made. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to set you off there. I don't really have doll dreams. I have had some of my spirits show up in my dreams, but not as dolls. Pickles. Heard pickles on the spirit box. That's pretty. Well, this has been an awesome live. That's the most activity I've ever gotten. Look at that. It's flashing again. Norman said blue buttons. Classier. Somebody just said classier. For those of you that haven't been on the live before and you heard Louisiana twice, oh, they're getting to know you, CC. Maybe they want you to come visit. I hope Reese is out here still. I don't know. I haven't heard her nor seen her comment unless I missed it somewhere. Out TCC is coming all. Does anybody know about Catherine Ortiz 96's dream? Yeah? What do you know about it? Ask? Okay, what is it? What was it about? Okay, that's a lot of mouthful. I can't understand what all they're saying. Whoa, that just lit up all the way. Look at that. Heard something about soul? Was this a good thing or a bad thing? Happy? Kev? Yeah, that's my nickname from some of my friends. Well, don't be scared. I think it's okay. Don't be scared, because if you show fear, if there's anything negative around, it feeds off fear. K2 flashing. I couldn't hear all the words. They just all started chattering at once. I didn't hear. Was that dream a good thing or a bad thing? I heard hear Dad. I heard Cece. It was good, it said adventure good. I was hoping it was something positive would be said. So there you go. You don't have to be afraid. Don't show fear. Haunt. It just said haunt. That's the name of one of my novels I wrote is called Haunts. Oh, Cece, my book Haunts. It's a fictional book, but it's based on actual haunted places, and I have Myrtle's Plantation in there. So you'll probably like that. Uh-oh. I think my live is pausing. There we go. It said, yes, CC, you heard. Okay, the Katarina Ortiz wants me to tell y'all about their haunted dolls, Selena and Angel. Whoa, that just flickered. You know, it said Angel when I first turned the spirit box on. For angels. Does it ask a question? Okay, here's a question. Do you know about Selena and Angel, the haunted dolls? Did it say everyone has? This thing is really, it's been going off for a while now. Thank y'all for playing with that. Oh shit, don't you dare leave yet. I'm living. Well, I'm trying to stay on. I'll have to charge my phone after in a little while. Then I'll turn this back on later in the evening. Oh, it said Zach. You're buying me a battery pack. I do have that little charger thing in there that I just bought recently off Amazon. Can I show the rest of them? Dollars on anything from CVS. Did that just say demonic? I was about to pan toward Lori and the nightmare doll up there. And before I could even get there, y'all coming with? I heard no thanks. Can y'all let us know or the names again? Are Selena and Angel, are they good spirits? Yes, yeah. I heard yes and yeah. Behind me, oh lordy. Let me flip this around. Oh, it did flip around. There we go. I'm zoomed in. There we go. There's a couple little haunted paintings up there. I got the nun up there. Ooh. Got some horror movie masks. I'm a big Michael Myers fan, in case you didn't know. Got some old antique strollers here. Buggies. Okay. Alright, let me zoom back out. There we go. My oldest one is, I don't know if you can see her, she's at the end of that case there, right there. The window reflections on her, right there. She is from Germany, from the 1890s. She is so old that her body is made of, inside is filled with sawdust. It's a leather body with sawdust filling. And the German decal is still on her chest, even though it's old and yellowed. And that's my cat's tunnel there she likes to climb in. There's little boy Blue, Norman. They're doing a lot of talking. Yeah, he's an old department store mannequin from way back in the 40s, I think. Or maybe even the 30s. And this lady I met that does some of the artwork, doll artwork, she cleaned him up and repainted him, and I think she let me buy him for $50. I mean, she didn't charge me much at all. It was 50 or 100, I can't remember. But that's an antique, and he's full. There's no cracks. Grandma, I just said Grandma. Reese, are you still on here? They're still talking about creepy Grandma on the Sono X12. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm going all over the place. The Chinese doll. Oh, shoot. I don't know. They just flung my phone off the... They might be getting tired of questions. Either that or Grandma just knocked my phone off. My phone just flew right off the stand. That's okay, don't be offended by that. That's just, that might have been creepy Grandma may have just come through and knocked my phone off the... That's going off. Yes, it said. Tessa? Is everything okay? They're laughing. They're laughing because my phone went popping off the what do we call this? It's like a selfie stick / tripod. Be cool, it said. Yeah, your Selena and your Angel are good spirits. Yeah, they said cool. Yeah, they thought that was cool, didn't they? I gotta take clips of these things and put them on my YouTube channel. These, somebody said, who cares? You're welcome, Katarina Ortiz 96. Oh, they just said masks. And just a few minutes ago, I was talking about my masks. Let me flip back there again. Right there, got Michael Myers, Leatherface. There's some Jason hockey masks back behind there. Can't see it from here. See the top of it. One of the spirits said, "Who cares?" I definitely got. You heard the giggle? Yeah, I know about the other dolls. You're about to drive. Uh-oh, don't wreck. Don't say that. Oh. Are you driving to the Myrtles or Butler Greenwood? You know, Butler Greenwood, the lady that owns that, Miss Butler, Ann Butler, I remember a long time ago, before I met her, somebody asked her if, oh, CVS, okay. Yeah, Ann Butler. Oh, somebody just laughed on the spirit box. Before I met her, somebody asked her, is the Butler Greenwood haunted? And she just kind of laughed and said, we're about as haunted as the Myrtles. But she said it like a joke. But I felt like it was haunted, and I did get, and maybe she's changed her tune now. I don't know, I haven't seen Ann, and she doesn't advertise and she gets mad. Yeah, that sounds like Ann. You left? Uh-oh. Yeah, she's not, I mean, she doesn't mean to be mean, but she's not, also not the most personable person you'll ever meet. She's had a lot in her life. Her ex-husband attempted to kill her and left her for dead right there on the front porch of the Butler Greenwood mansion. And she survived a bullet to the head somehow. Well, somehow, I say it was a miracle. She had spirits there protecting her. But her husband's in prison, and scariest place ever. Oh, yeah, it kind of gave me the willies. I kept hearing footsteps, but I never got scared. The only time I jumped was when I saw a little darn field mouse run through the kitchen of the cabin I was in. And I went and told Ann, you got a rat in there. You read the book? Yeah, I had her autograph it for me while I was there. Yeah, I liked her book. Harmonica, ooh, talking in the well. Yeah, I saw that smoky apparition rushing toward the pond, and it disappeared before I could get my camera out. She's got that really pretty pond. And I love that peacock she has that hangs around the pond. If it's still there, I don't know. I haven't been there in several years. They rushed you? Yeah, one of them said yeah on the spirit box. One of my girls. Oh, oh, thank you. Yeah, we go. I guess we do. Hey, did you grow up in a haunted house? I did. Right here in central Alabama. The one you broke, you don't know if she's mad at you. Uh-oh. In Washington. You're in Alabama, Razor Sharp? I'm in central Alabama in Shelby County. That's where we are right now in Shelby County. So you are probably close to this collection here. Winston. Oh, okay, yeah, I know Winston. Yes. Spirit Box said yes. Winston. Which story? Yeah, not far. Which story was from Winston? 13 Alabama Ghosts and Jeffrey. I think there was a story from Winston. I could be wrong. I think Catherine Tucker Wyndham, one of her ghost stories, was from there. I'm about to in a minute. I guess I can. charge some stuff up here. I think the K2 ought to be charged. I mean, the REM pod ought to be charged up a little bit because I hadn't used it in a while. The lady on the highway. Ew, that's the Highway 5? Is that the lady that was said to jump on trucks? I will, CC. Yes, I hear Spirit saying yes on the Spirit box. Yeah, it's okay. I have a Raggedy Ann doll. That won't be a problem. The dolls themselves aren't harmful. Just have to be careful if any spirit is attached. I'm going to go ahead and give the Spirit box a break so I can recharge it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to count down from 5 and I'm going to turn the Spirit box off. If there are any spirits that don't belong, please go back to where you came from. And all other spirits, please back away. I'm going to count down from 5. K2 going off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Goodbye. Closing the door. Goodbye. There we go. I said 5, 4. Yeah, they have counted down before with us. It's pretty cool. Your hand started hurting. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and recharge and probably clearing my throat here. Hopefully in the next few hours I'll come back and turn this back on. After everything's recharged, I'll just put it over here. I'll put it on my big tripod. And we'll get this thing going. And I probably won't do a lot of talking. I may come in and out, but you'll probably hear me watching TV or something. And I'll just keep it on these dolls and y'all can see if they move. If these go off. I think I got I'm going to bring that other cat ball in here. Oh, well, goodness. I hope it's something good. Alright, everybody. I thank you all for watching. I'll be back on in a few hours for just a kind of a watch party for y'all to take a look. Like I said, I'm going to put this on my big tripod where it's way up, aiming down, and we'll see what happens. Alright, thank y'all for tuning in, and happy hauntings, and see you soon.